receiver, number 18, Justin Jefferson.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Vikings come out. Technically it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Line. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards.
Big play for Minnesota. 36 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On the give, it's Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. To throw is McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A loss of 4.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
3rd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 47-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Aaron Rodgers.
Byron Murphy, that Pro Bowl corner, able to work his way in there for a sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Vikings offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Forced to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
By Beanie Bishop.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
3-yard loss on the play.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop.
Second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Warren. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A 4-yard pickup.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Loss of 2 yards.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
A throw on the move is caught, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Waste of time. Man, the homies can trade your outfits. Why can't we score? Come on, guys, what's going on?
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, Warren. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Warren trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Johnson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to.
That one, take it in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Steelers 7, Vikings 3. Chris
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
For a Vikings.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd and inches. Up the middle, here's Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
On the pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Now McCarthy. Picked off by the man who won a ring last year, Darius Slay. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard
I can promise
line.
you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. It is 3rd and long as we are ready to get back underway. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Rodgers on first down. He finds Austin with the grab.
Rodgers pass.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. A run out of the gun with Warren. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's Cameron Johnston now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion, Naylor. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They run it once more with Jones. And he'll get forward for about 5 yards.
He's taken down
that
at
sets
the
up
17-yard
3rd down.
line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
In motion, Naylor. On play action, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On the ground now with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 8. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Gain of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
By Cameron
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
McCarthy to the air on second down. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Third down coming up.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score,
and the Vikings are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one grabbed by Austin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Calvin Austin.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Taking off, and he's in.
On the keeper.
Aaron Rodgers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 14-6 lead.
Vikings 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return is Rodgers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the bootleg. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Loss of 9 on the play.
Alex Highsmith in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Ivan Pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 15.
A pickup of 15 in the air.
Pittsburgh.
Good for a Steeler first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding
Steelers.
what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Rodgers going up top again. And he can't hang on through the contact.
Rodgers
Incomplete.
pass.
Good job
Intended
defensively
for
to meet him
Pryor
just as the ball was
Incomplete.
arriving. It'll bring up
Leads
second
to
down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard
All things considered,
line.
it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Incomplete.
DK Metcalf was the intended target.
Third down.
Now it's going to be third down.
10 yards to go.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one from 52 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return is Rodgers. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
The ball carrier.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's It's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
The Steeler first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Rodgers here on second down. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12.
They get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler first down. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, Rodgers. Metcalf with the grab. And he's in! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
24, Vikings 6.
All right, Scott. Thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time.
To 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
That's another
3rd downs, Mike. Those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll tuck it and take off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
Of 12 yards.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Vikings.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and good. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer.
Vikings 13.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Will
Riker it out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Patterson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
Gain brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 9. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A pass taken in by Johnson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
And it's
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll run here with Sermon. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 16
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often
Steelers.
these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth.
Pass.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12.
They get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf is wide open. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
I'm gonna switch speeds. Come on, guys, what's going on? That was terrible.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space,
that is caught back corner of the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are going to extend their lead.
31, Vikings 13.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half.
Kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. This is Jones. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards.
Number 33,
Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 31. Brings up second down.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Vikings.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 46, here's second down and 2. On play action, here's McCarthy. There's Jefferson, and he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain
that
of
pass
22
play
yards.
Good for 22.
That's
first down, Minnesota.
Vikings. First down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Short pass caught by Oliver. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Up the middle, here's Jones. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And a nice run. Get him about 9.
It's a gain of 9.
It'll bring up second down.
Up second and inches.
They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Jones diving for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown.
Jones.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit.
Score, Steelers 31, Vikings 20.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers
offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Rodgers on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll go with the sneak. He will have a Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
To the tight end Freiermuth. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's into the end zone yet again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
20.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Moving to his left. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Here's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
To T.J. Hawkinson. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores.
23.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
For the Vikings.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first.
The Steelers offense. And Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Rodgers to throw. The throw on the run is complete. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Complete to number 10.
Rodgers finding Wilson for a big one. It covers 63 yards.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a tough offense to slow down. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Number 20.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? Rodgers going up top again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Out of the end zone.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Steelers will extend their lead.
23.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
14 yards.
A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards.
First
He
and
took
10
a
at the
shot
40-yard
on that
line.
throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the handoff, Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's another Vikings.
I love this call, Mike.
Down.
You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
On the carry. He was brought down by Cole Holcomb. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He's to the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Jones. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's
a loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Josh Oliver. Touchdown Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Riker, good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer.
Vikings 30. Will
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down
Rodgers
up past
pass.
the 35-yard line.
To Pat Fryer.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Steelers.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward
for the Steelers
as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And
this is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. This one not quite on target.
McCarthy's pass
too much, and that one falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
In motion, Naylor. Jones. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Vikings.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the
in motion,
conversion.
Jones going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Here's first down.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw is McCarthy, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's gonna let one fly for Addison. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He's going to look downfield once again. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here we go, 1st and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. Running is Jones. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Alex Highsmith getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
36-yard attempt.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to force overtime.
36-yard attempt.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over, but he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision.
The Steelers
as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down for Aaron. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Jonathan Allen getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return is Rodgers. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
At the 33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Now a first throw here in overtime. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, here's McCarthy. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason.
McCarthy's pass.
And no chance to turn and go.
Mason.
That one good for just a couple.
2-yard gain.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
To Rondale Moore. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. To throw once more, here's the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Peyton Wilson.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's third down and goal. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through, and they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course, they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
Patterson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A-Rod now to throw on first down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Intended for number 20.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
To the 48-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. But I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that first down if he calls his own number.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. To throw, it's Rodgers. There's that man again. Another catch.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off the play fake, Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. Catch made. That's Woods.
Rodgers pass.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Steelers.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Rodgers going up top again. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And a
Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Second and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will score again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.